Welcome, Gemini, to High Priestess Influence and to your general weekly guidance. This will be for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising for February 17th through the 23rd. Of course, dates are approximate and flexible. You may find resonance with this message whenever you view it, or you may find none at all since it's general. So just take anything that resonates with you and leave the rest for someone else. And remember, never put anyone else's judgment or opinion above your own. And also keep in mind that the cards are here as guides, not as predictors. You know, it is always my intention to attract the cards that will best serve those Geminis who view this message. I want to attract the cards and the intuition that will best serve you, because I do read intuitively. So that's it, Gemini. So right now, from the Minor Arcana, we have one card so far for the physical realm, and again, just one card for the mental realm. And then let's see what we get for the spiritual realm. And then for the from the major arcana, we want the card that best represents the overall energy. Okay, so you have 4 cards that jumped out for your spiritual realm. So interesting. So the universe, the spiritual realm, whatever you want to call it, source, has some, I would say, guidance, advice for you. All right, so let's get the overall energy from the major arcana. Okay, and we have the High Priestess reversed. Okay, so whenever I get that, my Gemini friends, it's like the feeling that you are not trusting your inner knowing. You're not relying enough on your body to make the decisions. You might be overthinking things. You're not trusting your gut or your intuition or your heart, right? You might be trying too hard in the physical realm to make things happen and overthinking things. And again, like I said, not trusting your body for decisions, but like trusting your mind, which can lead us astray. You know, we overthink these things and second guess ourselves, and our mind can talk us into things, making us think we should do things, or it can talk us out of things, making us think we shouldn't do things that actually would be right for us. So that's what I feel with that. So in your physical realm this week, you have the 6 of Pentacles reversed here. Are you giving too much of yourself to others or to someone else? Are you overextending yourself this week in some way, shape, or form? I mean, it could literally be money, you know, here with the Pentacles, but it could be your time. You might be giving too much of yourself to others this week, Gemini. And, you know, sometimes that can wear us out, or it can overwhelm us. So, you know, only one card jumped out. So this will be a general feeling here. But I do get the sense that some of you are giving too much of yourself, maybe helping others too much this week. You know, maybe you have an adult child that, whom you are, giving money to, and this child should be supporting him or herself. Maybe you are helping out friends or relatives at the expense of your own well-being or your own schedule, or even your own family. You might be extending yourself out beyond your family, and now you're overwhelmed with trying to take care of your own family. Or even at work, some of you might be helping someone out at work or taking on too much at work at your own expense. So that's what I feel, maybe in some way, shape, or form, giving too much of yourself this week at the expense of yourself and your own well-being. And it could even like put you in a bad mood. Oh, okay. You know what I just felt with this? Okay, the high priestess reversed. Let's just use the gut response as an example, because a lot of people have gut responses as their way of making decisions. So that's just an example, though. It could be your intuition. It could be, just what you want, what your heart's desire is. But let's just use this as an example. Someone asked you to do something for them, and your gut response is no. I don't want to do this. That's your immediate response. But you let your mind get involved, and then your mind says you should do it, you should help out, you should be a good person. Not saying you shouldn't be a good person, but if your gut is telling you no, if your body is telling you no, then it's a no, at least for right now. It doesn't mean you'll never do this or you'll never help or anything like that. But right now, oh, I can't. I'm sorry. You might want to try me again tomorrow or later or whatever, but right now I can't do this. I can't commit to that because, I already have my own stuff or whatever. Okay? You have to trust that feeling. And that's what I'm getting here, is that some of you are agreeing to things that do not resonate with you physically, that your body is saying no to, but you are saying yes to. So that's really important. Now, remember, the cards are here as a guide. So if you're watching this in advance of the week, a day or two before the week begins, don't be thinking, oh, this is what's going to happen. Someone's going to take advantage of me this week. The cards here as a guide so that you do not. So that you can tap into your gut feeling, or that you can be aware of, when someone asks it, how do I feel in my heart? Do I really want to do this? It's got to be an immediate reaction. Don't let the mind get involved. It's really, do I really want to do this? Or do I feel like it's right in my gut? Do I feel like, I want to do this. I want to help this person. Or, I want to, take on this extra project, or I want to give this person money. If you feel like it's a no, then you can get out ahead of it this week. You don't need to overextend yourself and give too much of each of yourself. You know what? I'm even feeling like it's not necessarily even giving too much. I'm just feeling like some of you have these no way, not for me feelings in general, and you're not trusting. And so that's why you need this message. So it may not even be a specific incident. It may just be that you do this often. You say yes to things that your initial feeling is a no for. You say yes to these things, and then you're you leave yourself short of time, or you're just annoyed with yourself because you don't want to do it. Okay? So in your mental realm here, you have the Two of Wands. So I'm feeling here is that you're looking forward to a change. You're looking forward to a change. You are, I think, Gemini, that some of you may have attracted this message to you because you either need to make a change or you've been wanting to make a change. You don't want to say yes to everything. You don't want to get caught up in other people's stuff. So you're looking forward to a new you. You're looking forward to a new understanding of yourself and how you feel about things, and how you will be able to say no when the answer is no, and say yes when the answer is yes, though. Okay? And you know what I'm feeling from this? I do feel here with this Five of Cups, I just got the feeling, you don't want to say no to everything, right? You don't want to say no to everything, because you don't want to start only looking at things in a negative way. You don't want to just start looking at, well, people are just trying to take advantage of me because they know I'll say yes. I feel like there's more to it than that. Yes, there's more to it than that. That's why you have to turn around and look at the cups that are still standing, right? If you look at this card, the Five of Cups. I feel like there's more than you're recognizing. There's more to it than you realize. Okay, there's more to it than you realize. my Gemini friends. There's more to it than you realize. And I'm thinking maybe you're realizing that, you didn't realize that you aren't trusting your body to make decisions. You didn't realize that you're letting your mind tell you what you should and shouldn't do, but you're not trusting how you feel about things in the moment. In the moment, if it feels wrong, then it's wrong at that moment. It doesn't mean it won't be right later, but right now it's wrong. So right now it's a no. So I'm feeling like, there's more to it than you realized here. And the 5 is the number of change. So it's like something's got to change. So I feel like the universe is telling you something has to give here. Something has to change, Gemini. It's not that you're never going to do for anyone else again, but you've got to go with your gut. You've got to go with your heart. You've got to trust your intuition, whatever it is, however your body speaks to you in the moment. If it feels like a no, you have to say no. So something's got to change here with this 5. So it's really about trusting your body's response. So beneath that, you have another 5. Again, something has got to give here. So in this case, it's like, oh yeah, this is about you letting your mind talk you into things and cause you turmoil. Like your mind is causing you inner turmoil because you're letting your mind tell you, yeah, but you know what? You should do this. You should do that. You should just do it this once. Just help them out. Just do. Even if you don't want to, you'll feel better if you do it. Blah, 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 blah. Your mind is telling you, but then your mind is mad at you also. Why do you always say yes to these things? Why can't you have a backbone? Why don't you stick up for yourself? There's this inner conversation going on. And again, the 5 energy, something's got to change. You need to stop letting your mind weigh in. You almost have to, when your mind starts saying stuff to you and you start having this conversation with yourself or fake conversations with other people, you need to laugh at it and say, okay, I know how I felt about this in the moment. And that was that it's not the right thing for me, or it is the right thing for me, whatever. But stop letting your mind talk you into and out of things that aren't right for you. Don't feel like you should do anything, like you must do something. You have to do something. You have to trust the inner knowing of your body. Okay, so beneath that we have the Queen of Cups reversed. All right, so I don't know if this is for everyone, but this may be, it's possible that this is a water sign, but not necessarily. So it could be Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. But, it could be that there might be one person in your realm, male or female. The cards are not gender specific. It's really just the feeling that comes along with it, the intuition that comes along with it. So some of you might have someone in your realm. So this might be a specific person this week, or this could be a person who regularly asks things of you. So this might be someone who is overly emotional or plays on your emotions. This might be someone who's playing on your emotions, my Gemini friends, playing on your emotions to get you to do things. And that's why you start overthinking it in your head. Maybe playing the guilt card for some of you. All right, so for some of you have someone in your realm who plays the guilt card and makes you agree to things that you don't want to do, makes you agree to take on things that you don't want to take on. All right, so yeah, you've got someone who lays the guilt trip on you, my Gemini friends. And again, you have the 2 5s here. 5s are about change, and I really feel like something's got to change here. Something's got to change in this relationship here. You can't let this person get in your head, and you can't let this person get into your emotions. This person is playing on your emotions, using his or her emotions to play on your emotions. All right, you know what? You're at a crossroads here, my friend. You're at a crossroads. It's up to you. All right. Yeah, I really feel strongly. Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. It's up to you, right? You cannot rely on the other person. The other person is not going to stop asking for your help, stop playing on your emotions or your guilt. It's up to you. You are at a personal crossroads here, but you've got the power to, let's say, if you look at this card, take off the blindfold. You can either keep doing things the way you've been doing them and saying yes to these people or this person, because it may be more than one person who's playing on your emotions also. It's not necessarily one single person. I just got that feeling that a lot of people play on your emotions and make you feel guilty and guilt you into doing things. But it's only you can change that. It's up to you to take off the blindfold and to follow the right path. But things can't change unless you start trusting your inner knowing. Now, when you have these were this way. When you have these cards like this High Priestess reversed, for example, you have to realize that there's potential here to turn this energy upright by trusting in your inner knowing. So I guess my point is that, as I say, the cards are here as guides. It's not necessarily that this is how, it's going to be another week of people guilting me into doing things I don't want to do. No. It doesn't have to be that way. The cards are here as a guide. But what this Two of Swords is saying here is that it's up to you to take off the blindfold. It's up to you to choose which path you're going to take. Are you going to go down the same old path that you've always been going down? Or are you going to veer off and go onto this new path of trusting your body? It's not that you're never going to say yes to anyone again. It's not that. But it's trusting that initial response of knowing what's right for you and only saying yes when you feel like, I can do that. Or, not for me. No way. That doesn't feel right for me. Or I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. My gut says no. My intuition says no. My heart says no. Whatever it is, you have to trust that for yourself. So again, you're at a crossroads this week. And I feel as though if you can start trusting your initial decision, your inner knowing, your body to make these decisions, and you can start leaving your head out of it, then you're going to make like a major breakthrough this week. I feel like a major breakthrough is on the horizon for you. Ooh, yes. This figure looking out at the horizon. A major breakthrough is on the horizon for you. I love that. Oh, maybe that's what I should name this reading if I remember by the time I I save it and type it in. Yeah, a new breakthrough is on the horizon. I love that. You know what? I think we should end there, my Gemini friends. A new breakthrough is on the horizon for you. You just need to trust your inner knowing. You need to turn the High Priestess upright. Okay, Gemini, I really, really want to thank you so much for being with me. If it doesn't resonate at all, check out your moon and rising sign messages. If you resonate with anything in this message, or you just want to support the channel, I would appreciate your giving it a thumbs up. Either way, I really hope your week ahead is, full of things to look forward to here with this Two of Wands. And I hope to see you back here again next week, my wonderful Gemini friends.